ago, a very talkative nymph lived happily in her forest. Zeus, the king of the gods, known for his many love affairs, often visited Echo's forest. However, Zeus's wife Hera also frequently came to Echo's forest to catch Zeus during his affairs. Echo always started a conversation with Hera, so Zeus and the nymphs could escape. When Hera figured out the trick, she became furious and punished Echo. Hera took away Echo's voice and only allowed Echo to repeat the last words of people. Grieving, Echo wandered the forest and spotted a beautiful boy named Narcissus. Echo immediately fell in love with Narcissus. Echo tried to express her love, but Narcissus was known for his cruelty toward his lovers. He coldly rejected Echo and broke her heart. Poor Echo had fallen in love with someone who could not love her back. Echo grieved and cried at her unrequited love. Meanwhile, Narcissus stopped by a pool for a drink and saw his reflection. Narcissus fell in deep love with his reflection, believing it was a nymph. Narcissus lost a desire to eat or drink and spent days staring at his reflection. Echo stayed hidden, sadly watching Narcissus. Slowly, Narcissus decayed and met his death. Echo mourned for the death of her beloved Narcissus. In his place, a flower named Narcissus appeared. After Narcissus's death, Echo cried countless tears and withered away just as Narcissus had. Only her voice, which continued to repeat the last words of people visiting the forest, remained. The Red and the Black by Stendhal describes a man named Zulian, whose life is driven by his desire to acquire an aristocratic title. At the end, he dies from an execution and destroys the life of a woman who loves him. Zulian's self-absorbed nature alludes to how Narcissus was also trapped in his own world and kills both himself and Echo. The novel, The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde, describes a perfect young man named Dorian who becomes recognized by a horrible man, Lord Henry, because of his beautiful portrait. Lord Henry has negative influences over Dorian, and at the end, Dorian suffers a horrible death. The portrait of Dorian alludes to Narcissus's beautiful reflection, which also leads him to his doom. The song I Can't Make You Love Me by Bonnie Raitt describes unrequited love when only one side loves the other, like the story of Echo. The word narcissistic derives from the myth of Echo and Narcissus, and means someone who only loves themselves. On an Ugly Fellow by Copper uses the story of Narcissus to warn the audience of the dangers of being self-absorbed.